Good afternoon, everybody. Firestorm here, and this is Scam Email Update 3. Yes, they've actually emailed me back a third time. 3 times. Generally thought they'd click on after my last email, which I told them I was John Connor, and I was in charge of TechCom, and I was effectively based in the year 2029. But no, they've still emailed me back. So, we have drink. Let us see the third email. So, beginning with the words Aslam Alaikum, which in Arabic means peace be with you, I believe. Anyway, so, begins with this. Allah bless you for your zeal and seriousness to help me out in this charitable cause, and Allah will surely bless you, and I want you to know that I am a very devoted Muslim and do only the things directed by Allah. So basically, you're being told by your God to try and scam people. Great way to really take religion in the wrong light there. I have contacted you purely on divine instruction, and I want you to know that so far I prayed about this divine direction to you, and then Allah has appointed you for this project to bless you and your family. All I need is the absolute trust and honesty when these funds get to you, that it will be used to accomplish the purpose for which it was made. Okay, so mean about probably at least another couple of hundred people who have probably received this email. Wondering how many people actually responded to it. Goes on to say, when my late husband was alive, we were... Just want to point out that this third email feels very much like they're repeating the very first email they sent me, as if they're trying to cement the feel of tragedy. Yeah, it does feel like the first email, actually. So as I say, it goes on about a late husband stating when he was alive, they were so much in love, and fond of ourselves that we combined our first names, Allah Adin and Miss Najbar, to become Allah Adin Najbar, which we always used to call ourselves, and I will want you to set up a charity home or foundation with this name when the fund has been released to you. Interesting. And the original first email said nothing about setting up a fund or some sort of charity. How do they know I will not scam them and take the 8.25 million and just run away and never set up anything? Okay? So, goes on to say, you are now my only source of strength and hope, and you alone can make me happy. If only my dreams come to pass, then I shall wait upon the Lord with joy in my heart. Please do not disappoint me, because you know what it takes to entrust so much money on you. Yeah, again, pretty bad English, really. Yes, of course, I'm aware of the, whatever it is that it must be a great burden to try and scam me. I have already issued a letter of authority to the finance firm regarding my appointing you as my beneficiary, and you are now the sole beneficiary to this fund totaling $8.25 million US. Kind of want to point out, why is it in US dollars when you're apparently based in, I don't know why he said, oh yeah, apparently you're based, well, according to the address for the bank, you're not based in America. Though according to your IP address, which I've checked out, you're based in America. So, whatever. And it goes on to say, stop rambling, you have to keep at least 20% for your services, for you and your family. As I told you in my last email, my health is not too good, which means sometimes it will be difficult for me to email you in response and send messages, so on and so forth. Then we go on to the nitty-gritty. The contact details and email of the finance firm. Okay, I thought they were a bank, not a finance firm. Okay, fair enough. Is below, and you have to contact them immediately via email of office@allianceiba.my.net. Now, I just want to point out that the last time I had a similar scam email to this a year ago, when I checked out the email services they were using, they were actually well known to be used by scammers, and in fact one of them was effectively a scam email that didn't actually exist. So technically speaking, this email here is probably dodgy. As I have already, so go on to say, I have already issued the authority to them, and they will be expecting to hear from you so that they can arrange how the funds will be transferred to you. You have to provide them with every assistance the bank will need to effect the transfer to enable the funds released to you without delay. I want you to contact the bank, start stating only the following account number for easy trace of my file, and also note you must open an account with this branch of Alliance Islamic Bank before my deposit willing to you will be credited in your name, and thereafter you can transfer to anywhere you want in the world. If you follow the instructions from the bank directly within the next 3 working days, you will have the funds transferred to you and available for use. So I have 3 working days officially to transmit these details, and in which case they will probably then truly rip me off and take all my money, without any doubt. I don't really have a lot of money, but, you know, I'm only like technically working part-time people, so, you know, I don't get paid a lot. So, goes on to say, address and contact email of the bank are as follows. So we've got Alliance Islamic Bank, ground and Mazian floor, 66, Jalan Memadar 9, Ampang Point, Tam Dato Ahmed Razil, 68000 Ampang Selangor, Alliance Service Centre contact email and the phone number. Please provide the following details while contacting them. Basically stating regarding transfer of the sum of $8.25 million US dollars to $8,300,000 United States dollars only. The beneficiary of an inheritance funds from whatever name it is. I have to send the following details to. Sir, I am, state name, who was sent to contact your paying centre. Paying? What the hell is a paying centre? I think you mean a bank. I want to inform you that I am the true beneficiary of the money with account number so-and-so. Okay, well, how do I prove I'm the true beneficiary? And technically, I'm not a benefactor. You know, we do not know each other. You know, we've never met. You know, for all she knows, so I'm assuming it's a woman, but it's probably a man. You never know. For all this person knows, I'm just going to rip them off when I get their money. Of course, there is no money. We all know that. But continuing, I have been making arrangements on how I can receive my inheritance fund. It isn't an inheritance fund. I'm not inheriting anything. It's not like the family. Of $8.25 million US dollars. That was deposited in your care, and also notify you that I want your finance house, again I think you mean bank, to start immediate transfer of my money. It isn't my money though, it belongs to somebody else. I have nothing to do with this money. That doesn't even make any sense. In this regard, I decided to apply to you as the bank branch manager in charge of the fund release department of your firm to start processing the transfer of funds to me. This is my contact information below. So on and so forth in contact information. While establishing the contact with the bank, you have to fill in this application form above, see along with available means of identification to the bank for verified purposes. And then this goes basically to say that in agreement I signed to the point of depositing these funds to states there or other. I authorise to inherit this deposit will complete it through the use of an online account that must be opened by the new customer. Therefore note that your contact with the Alliance Islamic Bank will involve the opening of a new private account in your name, which automatically credit the deposit into your account. This is the Alliance Islam Bank private e-banking policy, so you should be ready to open an account upon contact. However, if you are prompt to the bank instructions, this process will be completed within 3 working days. Make sure you contact the manager through said email, so on and so forth. So basically, we're getting to the point now in this particular scam where you need to send them information. They're not actually asking for anything direct, just name, contact address, your occupation, age, gender, telephone. So at the moment, nothing major. Again, all this information I send is going to be fake. Out of curiosity, does this bank even exist? What happens if I Google this bank? Does it actually exist? Let me have a look. Does this bank exist? It does exist. It's actually based in Malaysia. Interesting. So, the Alliance Islamic Bank does actually exist. Based in Malaysia. What happens if we put the word scam in front of the bank's name. Interesting. We seem to have a rather interesting thing here. This is on their website. Never respond to any phone call, SMS, email requesting your bank account details. Well, duh. Never reveal your bank account details PIN by email, obviously. Never answer the Alliance Bank's website. So basically, it looks like they're aware that somebody's using their website to scam people. Anyway, just going to wrap this up, and no doubt we'll be doing update 4 soon. So we've kind of got to the point now where they basically want to start transaction details. So John Connor's going to reply to them, and we'll see how it goes from there. So anyway, this has been Scam Update Email 3. Hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll see how far this goes. Peace out, people.